Shalom, shalom, family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are in the world. Today. It's a beautiful day. Yahuwah has made. So we will rejoice and be glad in this day. It's morning time here on the continent of Africa, on this beautiful island of Mauritius. And I wanted to come on here to ask you a quick question. What more do you need to see, right? What is it more that you need to see that happens in America that you don't already know that will happen, right? So recently I really didn't pay attention to this case, the Carmelo Anthony case, but I've been seeing it, and there's a big thing that's happening right now. People protesting, people talking about it, people upset, and to be honest, for something simple, right? And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for what I'm about to say, but people, I feel like, don't live in reality most of the time. And I guess I'll just keep it right there. But that's something big that's happening right now, and I do want to say something about it, but not too much. But for me, it brings out a side. I'm trying to be careful what I say, but yeah, it just seems like people don't live in reality, right? They live in like a fantasy world of things, and for me, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple of what happened and what should happen. So with that being said, what more do you need to see of the system? What more do you need to see of, how people react to certain situations in America? What more do you need to see? Because this stuff right here is just, it gets to a point where situations like this happen, right? Court cases and stuff. But all that I see, to be honest, they're talking about the big UFC fight that's going to be happening soon at the White House. Like, there's a UFC fight at the White House, which to me, that don't make sense. Why would you put the president and stuff in danger? But yeah, that's going to be something huge that's happening. The soccer, the FIFA, that's going to be something huge that's happening too. And at the same time, they're still pushing out, the Hanta virus and stuff like that, telling people to be careful. But, there's a class of people that just wants to do that, right? That wants to go to all the NBA final games, and I guess that can afford it. But there is another class of people, like the middle class, that can't really afford it. Maybe one game, 2-3 games a year. But after that, you really got to consider like how you're going to be spending your money, right? So I'm saying all this because a lot of things are a big distraction, especially if you are a person that use their brain and use their mind and strategize and realize what's happening right now is happening for a reason. It's going to be a lot of distractions that comes your way. It's going to be a lot of things that throws you off the course where you need to be on this straight and narrow path, right? So I'm saying that because, I'm pretty sure I'm talking to someone that's listening. You know what America is going to do, right? You know how America is going to, do the verdict of cases. You know how America is going to, I guess it's a consumer society in a way. When it comes down to events, when it comes down to, sports and things like that. And to a point, once you start to realize it, that this is just a big distraction, you start to move different. So I'm saying, what more do you need to see? Because I believe is they're telling people the truth. They're letting people know what's going to be happening, and it's like people just close their eyes and say like, oh, I don't want to see it. I know I see it, but I'm just going to close my eyes and act like I don't see what's going on, act like I don't hear what's going on. They're telling you the truth, and then they do it, and it's speeding up faster and faster. So things like this is very nerve-wracking when you know, when we come on here, give you the information, give you what you need to see and things like that, and people don't act on it. People don't try to do their research. People don't strategize. So this is why I'm glad that we have our mature adult intensive, and you know, we do stay in diaspora from time to time, because these are like-minded people. We can be on a Zoom call for 2.5 hours, just, you know, really talking to like-minded people, right? And to a point, you really need that. I know this is what a lot of people say in a mature adult intensive, right? So if you are interested, this is cohort 10 of the mature adult intensive. We did this 10 times, guys, like 10 times. So all praises to the Most High for allowing us to connect with the people, allowing us to have the people connect with us, the information that we give them and the information that they give us. You get what I'm saying? This is a community that we are building of like-minded individuals, right? And that's one of the main things that we speak about in every single cohort. We had cohort 1 all the way to 10, all praises. But it's hard when you are the black sheep in a way, when you are moving different from your peers, when you are moving different from your family. You get what I'm saying? You don't really know who to talk to. And that's one thing that I really appreciate about the mature adult intensive and behind the scenes in our WhatsApp groups and stuff, is like-minded people that you can talk to. And you really need that once you step out on faith and the Most High is telling you to you know, move. There's not a lot of people, especially, I'm not sure, in your circle and stuff, that wants to do that, right? You know, you tell your mom, your dad, or, you know, your aunt, your uncle, your cousins or something, your friends, like, hey, I'm moving to Africa. They gonna look at you crazy, right? So that's why it's important to have like-minded community around you. So when we talk about behind the scenes, you are investing into the community too, in a way, just so you can have that family. It's really family. You can have that love. You can have that like-mindedness all around you, that motivation, that encouragement that will continue to push you to do what the Most High is leading you to do. So all praises to the Most High for, you know, the mature adult intensive. And you don't have to be retired. That's one questions that we get. You don't have to be retired. Actually, this intensive, we have someone that's a couple years older than us. They're 33 and 34, possibly 35, and they're figuring it out, but they still have that mature mindset. So it's a blessing when we can help our peers, and we can help our elders, and we can help, you know, the youth in a way too. So I'm saying all that, guys, because it is important to realize that we are in the next half of the year. This is month 6, you know, when it comes down to the calendar, right? We are 6 months into 2026, and it seems like, to me, it's not getting better. I don't know about you guys. Please leave a comment below. Let me know. Is 2026 getting better, or is it getting worse? Is the oil prices getting better, or is it getting worse? Is entertainment getting better, or is it getting more expensive? You get what I'm saying? Is life giving you more abundance? That's a big question. What more do you need to see if you are in America? All praises to the Most High. My wife just told me that her mom and brother is actually going to be coming to visit us this month. And that's just a blessing, you know, when you have family that can travel all around the world and come visit. That's a blessing right there. So I'm saying all this because, man, get behind the scenes, talk to like-minded people, you know, really talk to like-minded people, and this will motivate you, encourage you to continue to do this move. Like it's America, Babylon is falling, and it's not gonna get better. It's just gonna get worse. We still got another 6 months into this year, I guess you would say, depending on who you talk to. But yeah, it's just gonna get worse, guys. It's just gonna get worse. So just make sure that you're doing the research, make sure you are strategizing, make sure you talk to the right people. So the links for the Mature Adult Intensive will be in the description. We do have some one-on-one consultation slots open this week, and I believe next week it's okay. That link will be in the description too. And if you made it this far, um, type in blueprint, because I've been working on a book for investing. So this is going to be 17 chapters, possibly 18 chapters, going over step one investing, or from A to Z, I guess you can say. So if you made it this far and you are interested in that book that I'm creating, like it's taking me some time, but type comment below blueprint, and that will let me know that you made it this far. Almost 12 minutes. All praise to the Most High, guys. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, check the links in the description, and type comment below blueprint, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Shalom, shalom.